Ever felt like parenting is like trying to fold a fitted sheet? No matter how hard you try, it never seems quite right. Parents, get ready to laugh through the chaos. Welcome to The Parenting Punchline. Today, it's all about Parenting 101, surviving with laughter and wisdom. Let's dive in. This vast expanse is filled with towering mountains of laundry, bottomless pits of toy clutter, and the occasional oasis of a successfully completed school project. But oh, the rewards. The toothless grins that make up for sleepless nights, the sticky hugs that somehow clean your soul, and the unparalleled joy of seeing a miniature version of yourself navigate the world with a combination of your quirks and their own unique charm. Parenting, dear friends, is not for the faint-hearted. It's a 24/7 job with no sick leaves, no weekends, and a boss who can't even talk properly for the first few years. But it's also the most rewarding job on the planet. Every smile, every "I love you," every milestone reached is a bonus that no other profession can offer. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the common struggles we all face. You know, the ones that make us question our sanity, like the sleep deprivation that would put the most diligent of owls to shame, or the mess that magically regenerates no matter how many times you clean it up. Or the sudden realization that this tiny human you created has an iron will and a stubborn streak wider than the Grand Canyon. But let's not despair, comrades. These challenges, as daunting as they may seem, are universal. They are a rite of passage, a part of the parenting journey. They are the stuff of legends, the tales we will tell our grandchildren one day, with a twinkle in our eye and a chuckle in our voice. So, enjoy the ride, parents, because we're about to dive into the nitty-gritty of surviving this roller coaster ride. Let's navigate this uncharted territory together, armed with laughter, wisdom, and a generous dose of patience. After all, this is Parenting 101. Welcome to the Sleep Deprivation Olympics, where every parent is a gold medalist. In this grand event, athletes, or rather parents, compete in the who can stay awake the longest marathon, the midnight diaper-changing dash, and the all-time favorite, the 3 a.m. lullaby singing contest. Now we all know that sleep deprivation is a common issue for parents, especially those with newborns. You might think that the newborn phase is the hardest, but wait until your toddler discovers the joy of bedtime stalling tactics. From just one more story to I need a glass of water, these little night owls can be quite the challenge. So how do you cope with such a sleepless situation? Well, here are a few humorous yet practical tips. First, invest in a good coffee maker. You'll need it. The smell of freshly brewed coffee is often the only thing that can rouse a sleep-deprived parent from their stupor. Secondly, consider wearing sunglasses even indoors. It's a great way to hide those dark circles under your eyes, and you might even start a new fashion trend. Now, on a serious note, remember that it's okay to ask for help. Share the load with your partner, if you have one. Take turns in doing the late-night feedings and diaper changes. If you're a single parent, don't hesitate to reach out to friends or family. You'd be surprised how many people are willing to lend a hand, or in this case, an hour of sleep. Also, take naps whenever you can. A 15-minute power nap can do wonders for your energy levels. And if all else fails, remember the old saying, this too shall pass. Your little one won't be waking up every 2 hours forever. And finally, don't forget to laugh. Laughter, after all, is the best medicine. It can help you deal with the stress and exhaustion that come with parenting. So, the next time your baby decides to have a party at 2 a.m., just remember to smile, chuckle, and say, bring it on. Remember, sleep is not a luxury, it's a necessity, even for superheroes like you. Ever wondered how a tiny human can create a mess that rivals a tornado's aftermath? We're diving into the clutter-filled, sticky-fingered world of parenting. You'll find that your pristine, minimalistic home has magically transformed into a colorful, toy-strewn wonderland. And yes, by wonderland, I mean a place where you wonder how you ended up with a rubber duck in your shoe. Let's start with the toys. They multiply faster than rabbits, I swear. One day you have one teddy bear. The next day, it's a teddy bear, a toy car, a puzzle, and a plastic dinosaur all hanging out in your living room. The trick is to create a toy rotation system. Divide the toys into 3 or 4 groups and bring out one group at a time. This way, not only does your living room escape looking like a toy shop explosion, but your little one also stays interested in their new toys. Next up, we have the clothes. If you think you have a lot of clothes, wait until you see your baby's wardrobe. It's like they're preparing for a fashion week that lasts all year round. A simple hack here is to keep a basket in the nursery. When clothes are outgrown, into the basket they go. Once the basket is full, it's time to donate, sell, or store them away. Now let's talk about food messes. The Picasso-like masterpieces your toddler creates on your dining table, walls, and sometimes even the ceiling. How do they do it? We may never know, but here's a tip. Invest in a good, wipeable tablecloth. It'll save you hours of scrubbing. And remember, bibs are not just for babies. They work wonders for toddlers too. At the end of the day, it's all about finding balance. Yes, life will be messier, but it'll also be filled with more laughter, more love, and more unforgettable moments. So, embrace the chaos, arm yourself with a good sense of humor and a mop, and remember, you're doing a great job. Remember, a messy home is a sign of memories being made, but let's try to keep the chaos contained. Who knew that negotiating with a toddler could be tougher than negotiating a peace treaty? Welcome to the world of toddlers. A land where the rules are made up and the points don't matter. A place where no doesn't mean no, it means convince me. And let me tell you, those tiny little humans can be tougher to crack than a walnut. Dealing with a toddler's notorious stubbornness can be a challenge, to say the least. One day they're all about the blue sippy cup, the next day it's as if the blue cup insulted their ancestors, and it's all about the red one. You might often find yourself wondering how someone so small can have such a strong will, but fear not, brave parents, there's a method to this madness, and it's all about negotiation, toddler style. First, let's get one thing straight. Toddlers are not little adults. They're driven by emotion, not logic. So when you're in the heat of a negotiation, remember to keep your cool. Be patient, be understanding, and whatever you do, don't lose your sense of humor. Next, offer choices. Would they like to wear the red shoes or the blue ones? Would they prefer their sandwich cut into squares or triangles? Giving them a sense of control can often lead to less resistance. And then there's the art of distraction. Look, a bird. It's amazing how quickly a toddler can forget about that toy they absolutely had to have when something new catches their eye. But most importantly, remember this. Every tantrum, every stubborn no, is a chance for you to get creative with your negotiation skills. It's a learning experience, not just for your toddler, but for you as well. So take a deep breath, summon your inner diplomat, and get ready to negotiate like you've never negotiated before. And always remember to keep your sense of humor handy. Because at the end of the day, these little moments of chaos are what make parenting such a beautiful, albeit challenging journey. Remember, every no from them is a chance for you to get creative with your negotiation skills. So, we've survived the Sleep Olympics, tamed the tornado, and even negotiated with the toughest diplomats. What's next? The grand finale, the survival guide. Let's do a quick recap. Parenting is a lot like navigating uncharted territory. It's unpredictable, it's challenging, and yes, it can feel like you've signed up for the sleep deprivation Olympics. But fear not, brave explorers. Remember, every messy room is a testament to creativity, every sleepless night is a badge of honor, and every tantrum is a negotiation opportunity in disguise. And amidst all this chaos, there's a world of joy and laughter waiting to be discovered. Each day brings a new adventure. Minute, you might be on a quest to find the perfect teddy bear. The next, you could be hosting a tea party for a room full of stuffed animals. And let's not forget those moments of pure genius when you manage to convince your toddler that carrots are actually tiny branches that make them strong. Now let's talk strategy. The key to surviving this wild ride is to take each day as it comes. Parenting is not a race, it's a journey. And like any journey, it's best enjoyed when you take the time to appreciate the little things. Find humor in the chaos, laugh at the unexpected, celebrate the small victories. A day without a food fight, that's a win. The first time your child says, "I love you," that's a moment to cherish. And lastly, remember, you're not alone. Every parent out there is on this wild ride with you. So, when the going gets tough, take a deep breath, keep your sense of humor handy, and know that you're part of a community that's navigating the same uncharted territory. Remember, the secret to surviving parenting is simple. Take a deep breath, keep your sense of humor handy, and know that you're not alone in this wild journey. Thanks for joining us on this hilarious parenting adventure. Keep laughing through the chaos, and remember, you've got this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the laughter with fellow parents. Stay awesome. And as always, thanks for watching.